If dogs are better than people, why is there such a push for people to own dogs? Why is there such a push for to even risk bad owners to own dogs? Why risk it? Why risk it? If dogs are better than people, and when dogs turn on their owners to attack their owners, or when dogs are attacking other dogs, and people are unable to get the dog off to stop them from attacking each other, why do people, the same people that are less than dogs, need other people to defuse the fight or the attack? This is dog culture. It makes no sense. The things that these dog nuts say, it makes no sense whatsoever. They don't know what they're really saying. They can't analyze what they're saying. They can't even analyze when they're typing the crap they say. That's why this dog culture is in the condition that it's in. On the inside, these dog nuts can't see how toxic their culture is, how deadly and violent their culture is. They cannot see the craziness in their culture. But on the outside, you can see it clearly. You can see how toxic and crazy these dog nuts are. Where they're willing enough to say dogs are better than them, but want to go and own them. It's baffling. It's baffling. In the UK, we touched base on this in the last video, but more dog nuttery in the UK. Police dogs bite 13 people a week as victims say reckless officers behind rise. A lot of things we can take from this. Again, they're using the officers as an excuse. Sure, they are also responsible, but again, they ignore the fact that this is a dog problem. It's always about the dog, and they always look over, look under. They ignore the dog. They ignore it completely. Always trying to find the closest person to blame other than the dog itself. An 18-year-old student who received a payout from West Midlands Police is among a rising number of victims suing police over dog bites. And I had a discussion in I think it was either Facebook or Instagram about police dogs being worthless and reckless and attacking a lot of innocent people. But what do these dog nuts do? They ignore it. They ignore it. They don't want to accept. I'm not saying to believe it. They don't want to accept the truth and the fact that even police dogs are violent and are worthless. That they attack a lot of innocent people. And even told them a lot of departments want to ban police dogs. Because of this, because of issues like this. Incidents of the police dogs biting people have increased by almost 60% since 2018 in what experts have described as worrying trend I can reveal. See, a lot of these dog owners, dog nuts, dog lovers, they don't do research. They don't do proper research. Even if they do research, let's say some of them do, 35% of them do. Do you think they're going to care? They don't care because, again, some of them, they just only care about the dog. They don't care about people. They're the ones that say dogs are better than people. So they really don't care about themselves or people. They don't care about this. They don't care about the facts. At least 653 bites were recorded in England and Wales in the year ending March 2023. And in the UK, I believe it's just the UK, not 100% Pacific, the police department, and not just police department, but a lot of in the UK or London or England, they have banned firearms. Obviously, I'm guessing because it's dangerous. So even though that there's been an increase of police dog bites, dogs are seen as weapons. Dogs are hurting a lot of innocent people. Do you think they're also going to be banning police dogs now? Do you think they will be banning police dogs since they are as vile and actually worse, probably worse, than having a gun, or at least having the police, law enforcement to have guns? An average of around 13 per week. So average of 13 people were bitten a week, compared with the 414 in 2018. In the first year of the Home Office started recording stats. So only in 2018 they started to record stats of police dog use. I guess before that they really thought that dogs were man's best friend. Dogs were harmless. They actually thought dogs were harmless. They actually thought dogs had some kind of use. They actually thought that they can control their dogs. Total number of incidents where dogs were deployed has also increased dramatically from 1,000 to 3,000 in 2023. This can cover a wide range of tactics from pursuing, detaining, and guarding suspects to crowd control. It's rising. The more dogs you have, or as long as dogs remain in our society, there's always going to be an increase. Always going to be an increase. And that doesn't favor dog culture whatsoever. It only shows that dog culture is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And we've seen videos of the police dogs attacking their handler. You've seen videos of the police dog being highly physical with their dogs. So are dogs really that reliable? When the officers arrived, the boys were obeying an instruction to leave the field when a handler sent a dog towards them, shouting, "Get him." The teenager does not want to be identified, was bitten on the thigh, arm, shoulder, and shaken side to side during the attack. Mr. Gold alleges his client was not offered any immediate first aid treatment and that the officer threatened to effing make any moves, you get bitten again. This is the mentality of all dog lovers, especially bully breeds, especially these police dog handlers or canine units. They don't spend hours and years and money to train the dog to attack, but to then put the dog on the field and then to not have it attack. They want their dogs to attack people. They want the dogs to attack people. They don't train these dogs for days and years for nothing. A lot of these dog nutters, these police handlers, they get off. They get off to their dogs attacking people. They like to see it. They enjoy it. And there's that old saying, dogs can sense bad people. And there's an old saying again where dogs are better than people. So here we have a human police officer abusing these worthless mutts, getting a thrill out of them attacking innocent people, whether or not they're innocent or not. They get a thrill out of it. Whether or not they have been detained or not, they get a thrill out of watching the dog attack. They enjoy it. They love it. Especially these bully tars and pit bull lovers. They love when their dog gets to attack people. They love it. You know damn well they love it. Then why would they become canine officers? Why spend all that money, all that time on a worthless mutt, than not have it attack at all? They enjoy it. Again, a lot of these dog nuts are bullies. They're bullies. They are bullies. So I thought this was this year. This happened just recently. And again with Google, man, you search for recent or 24 hours, and sometimes you get like these outdated news stories. I'm not saying totally outdated, but you get these old stories. Even though you were here yesterday, you didn't even see these in the feed, but now you're seeing them. So again, Google, it's strange. They're hiding a lot of dog attacks, hiding a lot of facts about these dogs. An Iowa mother lost several limbs after she was viciously mauled by 3 pit bulls. Neighbors first alerted authorities to a home to the city of Fort Dodge at around 11:25 a.m. on Friday after hearing a woman screaming. When the officers arrived at the scene, they found 3 dogs attacking a woman who has since identified by the family members as Brittany Skoland. The officers initially tried to scare the dogs away and eventually shot them, instantly killing them. I wonder if these were her dogs. So I'm guessing, according to KCCI, another distraught neighbor at the scene said the dogs belonged to them. So I'm assuming when they say them, it means the lady that was attacked. Those who know Brittany know she loves to be outside, yard work, helping her mom decorate holidays. She also enjoys playing outside with her children. And I'm assuming that these dogs were hers. She basically gambled her life away. She basically threw her life away. You love to do these things. You love to be around your children, but yet you're playing with these worthless mutts. You're playing with these worthless mutts. And if you really truly loved your life and you love your children, you would not endanger yourself or your children with these things, knowing, most likely knowing what could happen. But guess what they say? I stepped into the driveway just to take a peek. I saw a black, worthless mutt laying down on the ground, deceased, which is super sad. She only cared for the dogs. She only cared for the neighbor, whoever this is. They cared for these vicious, violent dogs. Even after there is proof and evidence of them killing this person, their remorse goes to the dogs. She got those dogs and for what? For what? For what? For what? We touched based on this yesterday. Again, another life lost because of dogs again. She was attacked and killed by her, I don't think it's by her dogs, but just before Mother's Day again. This was a mother was killed by, I think, several aggressive dogs. Just like that. Before Mother's Day, gone. These dogs don't care who you are. They don't care about the dates. They don't care, about your birthday. They don't care about that. They don't care if you're a good person. They don't care if you're a bad person. When they will attack, it's like we don't know. But they do attack. The records show that these dogs, any dog, every dog, I don't care, are known for attacking and killing people. But the when, again, we just don't know, and that makes it even more difficult. Oh, look for the warning signs. By the time you see the warning signs, you're going to get mauled to death, or someone else is going to get mauled to death. What does that do? Even if you do see the warning signs, what are you going to do? You're going to be physical with it? You're going to pull its lead? You're gonna squish it to the ground and put your knee on it? Is that what you're gonna do? And you're gonna muzzle it? You're gonna put it in the crate? Then what? Then you're gonna take it out, thinking that the thing learned. So while it's not muzzled, while it's not on a leash, when you least expect it, it can still attack you. Why risk it? Intagar reports 117 dog bite cases in a week. DC urges pet owners to ensure vaccination to prevent rabies cases. Here we are. They're using another excuse. Another excuse for these attacks. They're blaming it. They're using the rabies excuse. They're using the rabies excuse. For why dogs are attacking, and the endless amount of excuses. Endless. Talk about endless. I just posted 100 excuses that dog lovers use, but again, it just never stops. There's never a break. Said it's not allowed. The pets will be evicted. 170 cases of dog bites have been reported in Tanagar. I'm not sure where that is. Is just a week, causing serious concern. So it's just in a week, right? 170 dog bite cases in 1 week, guys. 1 week. 1 week. Among people about rabies cases. So if rabies are prevalent in dogs, that even pushes the narrative that these dogs have no place living in our homes and in our society. If they're going to have rabies and they're going to bite us over 117 times in 1 week, then that's a clear sign that these dogs do not belong in the home. Now you got to go get it vaccinated. How much does that cost? I don't know, but probably a lot of money. But does that really prevent dog attacks? Does that really prevent diseases? Can the dog still attack you when it's vaccinated? Still got to train the thing. Still got to feed the thing. Still gotta, watch when you step. Can't sneeze. Can't talk too loud. Gotta give it walks. You gotta grope it properly. You can't provoke it. You can't not provoke it. You can't be on public property. It can still attack you. It's the endless amount of excuses for these things, and they can't see that dogs themselves are the problem. Again, it's just lip service. They're urging dog nuts to make sure their worthless mutts are vaccinated and to safely confine any aggressive, worthless mutts within 15 days. Okay, one thing dog nuts are very good at. It's not following the rules. Not following the rules. You think they're going to follow these rules? Hell no. But even if they do follow the rules, will that actually prevent any attacks? Will that actually prevent any diseases? Will that actually prevent rabies? Do these vaccinations actually work? Are they reliable? How long do they work for? We just don't know. We just always have to gamble with these dogs. Just gamble and hope that they don't attack us. Even when you hope and hope that they don't attack us, they're still biting people and attacking people over 117 times in a week. And they're blaming it just purely on rabies. Even if it is on rabies, why do we put up with it then? Why put up with such a thing? If you know something's going to have rabies, you know they're going to have rabies, and it's a very, deadly disease towards the dog and towards people, why even risk it? Again, we touched based on this. It's just saddened. It's sad that these attacks can happen anytime. Had an attack yesterday. I looked at it. There was a dog attack 1 a.m. in the morning. Dogs are attacking their owners. They're attacking mothers. They're attacking children. They're attacking babies. Police dogs are attacking innocent people. The police dog handlers, get off to their dog. Get off to their dogs attacking people. Bully breed tards, pit bull tards, they get off to their dogs attacking people. It's never-ending cycle of dog nuttery. Apparently this victim was killed within sight of 4 schools and Boys and Girls Club. So it doesn't matter if you're not on the dog's property. You're on your own property. You're on school property. Those things can still come and attack you. Just like that. It's the neighbor's dogs that attacked her. The neighbor's dogs. And this is not the first time this has happened. Where you could be in your own backyard. You can hate dogs, love dogs, not own a dog. In your own backyard. And be attacked by the neighbor's dog. Go to the dog butcher. Another worthless mutts. Remember, it's okay to hate dogs.